She on.
Hey, great big world out there. How y'all doing today? Guess what? It's cold, y'all. Ain't no more of this hot weather, y'all. This is my season. Yes, I love it. Yes, all the people that love summer, I know right now you really don't like me. And guess what? I don't care because it's going to be cold until March. Like, who does not love this? Like, I just had to get that out there. But what's up, y'all? It's been 7 whole days since I seen y'all. 7 whole days and not a word from you. Y'all know that's my theme song because I love Toni Braxton. She just didn't, hire me as her backup singer. But that's okay. I'm going to try again. No worries. So, guess what? Today is Saturday. I have not seen you all since last Saturday. So a lot can happen in 7 days. So no matter what you went through these past 7 days, whether it was bad, good, and or indifferent, don't worry about it. Just still thank God that you are still in the land of the living. Somebody else is not able to say that. So we're going to be grateful for the trials and the tribulations that we endure, right? And you know why? Because it's Saturday and we on Let's Talk Finance. Like what? Listen, like y'all know I do stuff backwards, right? So this show is so epic, y'all. So epic. Like epic times epic times epic and epic times epic infinity times infinity. That's a lot of epics, right? So the good thing about this show is not only is it the last live show that I would have with the guests for 2025. What is it? Save the best for last. Not only that, we also got somebody in the in-house audience with our guests. Like, come on now. This show is going to be off the chain. But before I get into that, y'all know we're dealing with a nurse. So what better fun facts to throw out y'all without nursing, right? So let's jump into this. And anybody in the medical field, anybody know nursing, I know you all are familiar with Florence Nightingale. Now, I heard of her, but I didn't know her and I didn't feel the need to find out who she was because no one ever said anything about her in my accounting classes. So, I didn't find the need, right? But guess what? Boy, was I shocked at what I learned. Oh my God. Let me tell you some fun facts about this lady. She was born May 12th in Florence, Italy. She was active as a philanthropy, ministering to ill and to the poor. At the age of 16, she knew what her calling was. Now, back in those days in the 1800s, her parents were so against her going into that field because they didn't see no money in it. They wanted her to get marry into a family that has money so she'll be well taken care of. But that's not what she wanted. So she turned down that proposal. So in the early 1850s, at the age of 17, she was granted a job as a nurse. Within 12 months of her being a nurse, she got promoted to being a superintendent. She made it her mission to improve hygiene practices and significantly lowering the death rate at hospitals in the process. Now let's start right there. First of all, you a nurse. So if you're a nurse, you're going to come across any and everything, right? So the fact that she made it her mission to improve hygiene, not just for the ill, but for the people that she worked with, I found that amazing. Like, please don't come over me and take my blood and your breath smell like last week or your armpits don't smell right. So I love Florence Nightingale for that. Like, thank you. Thank you. In the late 1850s, Nightingale received a letter from the Secretary of War for the sick and fallen soldiers in Crimea. They asked her to assemble a team of 34 nurses to come on board and help the people out of this war. Now, Florence Nightingale was a brilliant statistician, and was the first woman to be introduced into the Royal Society. Like, really? Like, oh my God, I found so much stuff out about her. I wish I knew her. I would have got her autograph. Like, wow. Like, I wonder, like, who's left in her, not her generation, but after her generation and after. Like, I would love to meet them just to get more history about her. Now, she used data visualization to help explain her findings and created one of the first versions of the polar area diagram, which we know as the pie chart. Yes. Now, she also established the first science-based nursing school. Let's stop right there. So now I got to know science and I got to know nursing and she got a school. Like, whoa. Like, I understand why nurses are nurses. Like, I applaud nurses. Like, whoa. Like, I think it should be the other way around. I think the nurses should be like the doctor because the doctor always goes to the nurse. But that's another topic. Okay, now let's get back to that. So she made nursing her respected professionalism. Now, during the Crimean War, she became famous for carrying a lamp at night for checking on the wounded people. And for that, her nickname was the Lady with the Lamp. I thought that was so adorable. I want to carry a lamp now. So big ups to Florence Nightingale. I appreciate you now, and we're in like another century or so. So like, thank you for everything. I love the professionalism and the hygiene. Both thumbs up. Both thumbs. So we are in December. We are still celebrating December birthdays. If your birthday is in December, don't forget I like birthday cake. So just let me know where you want me to meet at, and I can get the birthday cake from you. It's no problem. I have 3 special more birthdays left in this month. And my first one is to my brother-in-law, Tony. His birthday is the 20th. Our guest today birthday is in December, and it is the 21st. No, I'm sorry, the 22nd. No, I'm sorry, December 21st. Yes. And of course, my auntie Pam is on the 30th. Now, you all, please, as I tell you guys every week, this information is free. It costs nothing to share, like, or comment and engage on this information. You know, change has to start with us. You know, we can sit amongst ourselves and talk about what we want and talk about how we want improvement, but they'll never invite us to those conversations if we don't know how to have a conversation here now. So please take this information, pass it along, share it. It's free content. I'm going to say that again, free. It's 2 seconds for you to hit that share button. Comment, like, give me your feedback. I take that to my team. We talk about that. So you guys are invited to my rectangular table. So I take everything you say at heart because you matter. So again, love, like, share the content, subscribe to that YouTube channel if you have not done so already. I said it last week. I'm going to say it again, just with a different number. We have 18 more days before 2026 gets here. My question is, are you ready? Now, you can take that to mean whatever you want it to mean. The question is, are you ready? So that's something you need to think about because it's 18 more days, people. 18 more days. Ooh. It's a lot I'm not ready for. I can tell you more what I'm not ready for than what I'm ready for. Whoa. Yes, I know what I'm not ready for, and I'm not looking forward to is the summer. Boo. But okay. Now, welcome to Let's Talk Finance. And again, this is going to be an epic show. But all my shows are epic, right? Duh. Why would you think anything less? Again, we talk about money matters, clarity, faith, and the heart. And of course, we're never going to stop talking about education and improving, and of course, your mental stability. Without that, you have nothing. And so, my show is going to be super amazing because, again, this is the last Saturday that Let's Talk Finance will have a live guest in 2025. And you all know I've been wanting a nurse since mental health awareness. And let me tell you how God moved. Like the lady that's coming on today, I've been in her presence numerous times. Numerous. It was about 8 weeks ago. She said a very long word. And somebody else was out there, had broke the word down because, of course, the look was all over my face. And I was like, I wonder how she know that. And it was like, duh, that's the nurse. And I was like, and I've been sitting here all this time. So I pulled it to the side and I was like, look, I gotta have you on my show. I gotta talk to you. Like, you gotta come out and support. Like, I love it. You're a woman, an African American woman. You're in the medical field. Like, I so love it. Like, I love to go to hospitals and I get nice nurses. When I get the mean ones, I get mean. I already don't want to be here. And then you mean on top of that? Oh, yeah. So, no. So, this show is going to be, as my homie JJ used to say, dynamite! So, I do things backwards. Y'all already know. I am going to give you some highlights about my phenomenal guest today. Yes, my highlights for my guest today is Shayla is a powerhouse. Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that one. Shayla is definitely a powerhouse. She is a devoted mom. She is endlessly working to care for others every day. Like, you got to have a passion to do that. I got to care for somebody outside of myself every day. Like, every day. Like, you got to have a passion for that. She is a whole vibe. I'm telling you, she is a vibe by herself. She don't need no help, no nothing. It's never a dull moment with Shay. And again, I was in this lady's presence times I cannot count and never knew. Like, whoa. But it wasn't time for me to meet Shayla on that level. The time was meant for me to meet her now because, again, this is the powerhouse for our talk show today. Now, Shayla is a real RN. I love it. 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 So, without further ado, I'm going to tell Nurse Shayla to step on up, girl. Come on, girl. Get it, girl. Come on, girl. Go sit down, girl. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Wait a minute, 1 second. Okay, there you go. Hey, girl. Hey, Nurse Shayla. Hey, girl. Does she look like a nurse? Does she look like a nurse?
Do I?
No. No. Girl, you look like you 13 with makeup. I'm going to move that camera over just a little bit more because I want to get all of this nurse right there. Right there, girl. Oh. Okay, so look. Listen. Mm-hmm. You are so amazing. Like, since May, mental health awareness, I've been looking for a nurse. And not only that, I find myself when I go to the doctor and to the hospital and whatnot, I'm quick to quote something that a nurse has said off Law and Order, Nurse Jackie, the residents, some of the medicine. Oh, and I love forensic files. Solakine, whatever that was back in the day, that was knocking people out of there. You got too much, and it was not visible in the blood. So, like, stuff like that I would bring up, and they would look at me like, go back to school and maybe come back and try it again. So, but man, like, to have you here, like, I'm so grateful and honored. Thank you.
Thank you.
On a Saturday. On a Saturday. Right. Wow.
Many things we could be doing right now.
Girl, yes, I could be eating somebody's birthday cake. Because it's somebody's birthday today. Somebody was born today. I just don't know who they are. But, if they on here and they listening and they got some birthday cake, I'll be glad to take a piece. I'm not mad. So, today, again, Let's Talk Finance. We are going to have a remarkable show on Let's Talk Finance with Nurse Shayla. Okay. We're going to touch on mental health, accidents and emergencies, financial challenges, stuff like that. So, before we jump into that, I know I gave a couple highlights about you. Was it anything that I left out? Was it anything that I forgot?
No.
Okay, so I touched it all.
You touched it all.
So that means I did my research.
You did your research and your job.
Yeah, who hiring out there?
Exactly.
Y'all heard us say I did my job. Who hiring? Okay, so mental health and physical violence. I talked about this a lot in May, and I knew mental health was crucial, but I did not know that it was crucial on so many levels. Okay. And so to actually sit back and see what a nurse deals with day in and day out, I gotta know, how does that play on your mental?
Well,
how do you tackle that? Like,
I mean, life itself is mental.
It is.
In here is mental. You know what I'm saying? But it's a switch. You gotta cut it on and cut it off, if it makes sense for me. It's a lot of times, if we talking mental.
Yes.
When I walk into my building, I might have cried in the car. But by the time I make it to that door, I gotta fix myself up and get prepared and ready to tackle
what I got
to exactly as a nurse, because I deal with so much that comes in those doors. I mean, it's like what they say, life is full of surprises. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm
telling you,
I have to prepare myself to take care of another person that's possibly mentally challenged. If it makes sense.
So I'm gonna hold that question. We're gonna get to that because you brought up one of my questions.
Okay.
I like that, and to hear you say that you have to mentally prepare yourself to take care of someone.
Absolutely.
That's a lot to handle. Just admitting it at the forefront. Like, absolutely. Look, I know I'm dealing with this, but I got to remove this because I got to be this.
Yes.
And that's basically what you do.
Every day.
Wow. 365 days.
365 days, possibly.
Is it another day now?
It really ain't.
So, I was reading your bio and you had some interesting highlights. And one of your highlights that drove me to this question was your compassion and your dedication. Like, I love that. Can you tell us how that plays into caring for patients?
I thought you would never ask.
Yes, I'm done to know. How does that work?
This might be a little long, but I'm going to make it quick.
No, you're going to take your time and speak up because we want it. Don't whisper.
Okay. The reason why I came into this is because I would never forget, like, when I was about 16 years old. My mother and them thought they were punishing me because my grandmother, which was her mother, was still alive.
Okay.
And that was my favorite lady, which she is tattooed on my arm. Her name is Leona. May she rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Miss Leona.
And that was my lady. I loved her dearly. She was like another mother. You know what I'm saying? She took over whatever my mama didn't have, she did it. So they thought they were punishing me because I got suspended from school. And I went over there and she had all this stuff going on. I had never seen her down like that. Mm-hmm. And I went in the house and I'll never forget, she had like a little hole in her, which we call wounds. Now I know what it was, but things wasn't right. And she was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm thinking, well, okay, let's go to the bathroom. Then I'm getting her up to go to the bathroom. No, bedpans. So we talking now CNA type of work. And it was always a passion that I wanted to do because I used to see my another friend that was doing it. I was like, I want to do that. I want to help people. And so this was my opportunity with my actual loved one, a person that I actually loved and cared about. And I never thought that I'd see her, needing what what I have to give. And so, okay, I goes in there and I see all of this. And I called my mother and I was like, my grandma need to go. She need help. She need help. And so she came over there and I'm like, okay, but I saved a life. Do you know my grandma went to the hospital and ended up living like one day? I knew that something was wrong with her womb. She wasn't properly going to the bathroom. And I was just like, I want to do this. It made me have that compassion to help people because I know that one day I might have to live that life. That, as I was told, we live as a grown adult once, but we are a baby twice.
That's correct. That is also
and I was
correct.
like, I don't want to cry, but what I'm saying, but I went in there and I did what I needed to do, thinking 16 years old, they thought they were punishing me, but my grandma was in there suffering and dying, and you know what I'm saying, and I got help. And then at that point, I was like, I want to go be a CNA first. And I went into a CNA.
So wait, you didn't say I want to be a nurse. I want to be a CNA.
I said I want to be a CNA. I want to help people. I seen my grandma with all her struggles, and I had to take her to the bathroom. Well, not take her, but use bedpans and all of this stuff. And I was like, I want to go be a CNA. That was the first thing I said.
Wow.
Not a nurse. I said a CNA. And I went and I walked it for about 6 years. And then later on, I said, it's time to upgrade.
Ain't nothing wrong with upgrade. Ain't nothing wrong with upgrade.
I love the good sit. I was a good CNA. Baby. I got good reports. I went in there and I did my job. I didn't think twice about what came along with the duties.
Right.
Of course, I thought about that I was helping someone.
Because that's all that mattered.
Because that's all that had mattered to me at that time. I thought about helping someone. It was never about the title. Never about the title.
Wow.
But that's how I end up in this field in the healthcare field. It all started with my grandmother. Seeing her laying there with not able to do the things that I once seen her doing. And I said I wanted to help her. And I was 16 and they thought they were punishing me to go over there and take care of her. And no. I found my compassion. Things that I had already wanted to do it. But she gave me a more bigger picture.
A push.
A push to. And I swear, after that, I went and became that CNA. And I did it for a good, strong 6 years.
That's phenomenal. That's great. Like, to see your loved one go through that and decide, like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, and to know that at the age of 16, you had compassion, and not only were you just dedicated, but you were dedicated to someone that you love.
Someone who I love.
And, typically when you have a loved one that's sick, you don't really want nobody to care for them. You want to care for them. Like, I know me, when I get sick and I'm in a hospital, no matter how sick I am, I need to take a shower. No, man, we can wipe you with these wipes. Girl, I'm 400 pounds. What you gonna do with some wipes? Who you wiping? You gonna either give me a shower or I need to speak to the DON. Period. Somebody.
No, seriously.
So to know that you were 16 and were ready, like,
I was ready.
At 16, I was trying to find out, was it another type of Hennessy? So wait, girl, I applaud you. And I'm just being honest. You got to be real with you.
No, seriously.
You do. So let me ask you this. What are some misconceptions people have about handling people that's sick. That's not just sick, but just bound to, they can't move. They need around the clock care and around the clock health care, whether it's feeding or like you was doing before, changing bedpans.
How do I feel about that?
Yes, like what are some misconceptions that people have? Some people think that it's easy. Okay, I go in here, I do this, and then somebody gonna come do my shift, or we don't do nothing. We just make sure they eat, put them in the bed, and just go get on the phone. So, like, those are misconceptions. Is that what really happens?
Well, the problem is, I feel like I'm gonna just say this.
Be honest.
And close it, because this is the number one thing about the nursing field. People come in for the money, but they don't come in for the heart to care for these people. Because if that's part of your job, we all come in and we know exactly what our job description is.
Right.
If you go into a nursing home, you know, sometimes you might have to help that CNA. That's why I love the way I took on to go be a CNA and then become a nurse. Because I know how it feels to be a CNA and I have that nurse to help me. Because at the same time, when you in the hospital setting or a nursing home setting, it's two of you working. I don't know if y'all know that. I two of us working. And when the patient is not taken care of, whether it's the CNA to change them and do their job, that still falls on you. When the parent when the family is showing out, we are too. So with that being said, I feel like I go in there and do their job, my job. Why? Because that's, like I said, anything with my name on it, honey, it's gonna stand out.
I know that's right, nurse. I know.
I don't.
Where you at? Me? Well, look, my finger hurts. So can we go to the hospital?
You know we're gonna get that taken care of. But I'm just saying, anything with my name on it. So I think, and what you said with the care, I've seen nurses be like, "Oh, that's not my job."
Yes.
Well, that's not me.
Yes.
I take it on. I take on all responsibilities, especially again if they got my name on it, because I've seen both sides. When I was in a nursing home, I've seen people be like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying? The CNA go." The person has did no. We got one job to do, and that's pass meds. And the most important part is making sure that person is not left wet for me or had a bowel movement, because I just feel like some of these nurses go into this field and they just think about the money and the fact they say, "I'm a nurse." And we pass meds, but that's not me. I do it all. I get my hands dirty. Even though I got a cute face.
Hello.
But I don't care. If it comes to taking care of my person, I'm taking care of my person because my name is on that.
And you care and you got compassion.
And I care. So that is why I think the lines is dropped. People come in for just the money, where I come in with the heart in for my money on.
I know that's right, but the heart first. I'm going to take this time to acknowledge our guest that's on. Hey, AT Sugar. Hey, Shayna. We're here with Nurse Shayla today, just finding out the real life stories that happen when you're dealing with people, whether in a nursing home or in home care or in a hospital setting. Like, I know I watch a lot of TV. Y'all know that. I'm so quick to call off a medication and I don't even know what it's for. But because it was on Law and Order, I'm going to tell you I need it. so y'all... So, and speaking of that, that's leading me to my next question. So, like, going back in the day, we had shows like ER.
Okay.
And they was, if I'm not mistaken, they were filming out of the county, if I'm not mistaken. And now, more currently, we have shows like The Resident with Morris Chestnut and Rest in Heaven, Malcolm Jamal Warner. There's another nurse show out called Nurse Jackie.
Okay.
And despite of her dilemma, I love how she cares for a patient.
Yes.
I love it. Like I look at her and I just cry because sometimes stuff like that you can't act or fake. Like you said, it's from the heart. So my question is, how do you support patients emotionally while also managing their health care? How do you support them and manage their health care?
Well, like I said, it's a switch. Sometimes you don't go in with being just a nurse. Sometimes you go in with being also, you can be a friend. Uh, you know, a lot of people go in again with just being a nurse, and no, sometimes these people really be needing help. And that's why I don't just go in as a nurse. I go in as actually caring and what's on your mind? How you feeling? What's going on? What is your everyday life? Are you okay? We ask those
And
questions.
I know she was doing it, and one lady just broke down
questions.
and cried.
Yeah, because that's. I mean, I was just in there, and they said, "Well, are you suicidal?" I mean, I think those questions matter. When people come in, it's not just about their health. It's about where your mind at. How are you feeling? You know what I'm saying? Are you in a good environment? Is anyone trying to harm you? You know what I'm saying? So I go in all the time with that's my first thing. I can't speak for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
My first thing is, are you okay? Is you in any harm? And the next is love. Tender love and care. My heart.
Wow. Like Nurse Jackie was, it was this one episode.
Okay.
The lady was like, I just rather sit here and just die. And she was like, but why? She said, because if you let me go, I'm going to die anyway. I can't afford the medication. The insurance went up and both my part-time jobs is not working. And oh my God, Nurse Jackie went in her purse and gave her like all of her money. And she was like, here, go get whatever you need. And I was like, I've been to community hospital in Indiana 17 times and ain't no nurse gave me no money. Like, where's Nurse Jackie at?
I agree.
So, to hear you say that, but you see the love and compassion, and again, you're the first face that we see. Okay. The nurse. Right. You guys are the first face that we see.
Absolutely.
And, when the doctors come in, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. Let me talk to the nurse. Because you guys know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, like I just love it. I just love it. Can you share an experience that really showed you the importance of empathy when dealing with someone that's not okay in any capacity?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I never forget, it was a one lady that walked into her room and I called myself supposedly helping her. Giving her attitude. I mean, like I said, we all make mistakes. We go in and we think these people just tripping. That's the word that we use, okay?
Okay.
And she was complaining about it and I'm like, I didn't say anything. I'm just, lady, look here, okay? We're gonna get our butts up. We're gonna do what we need to do. And she just broke down and cried and was like, I can't. But I'm thinking she playing me that she couldn't get up, she couldn't this, she couldn't that. And when she cried, I found myself crying too. Oh. I felt so bad because I was like, take your sweater off. And she's like, they got bracelets on. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, girl, she delusional. She ain't got no bracelets on. She pulled them out and I just went in I said, give me 1 second. Wow. And I went in the bathroom because I really, really thought that she was losing it, tripping. Okay. One no break, because I'm trying to take. You're hurting me. And after that, I just cried But I went in I went and had to redirect. Right. The first time of me coming, I had to redirect and was like, you know what, I'm wrong. And I went out and I just took care of her. And I know she probably like, what happened? But it was because I was tripping.
You had to reevaluate yourself.
Had to reevaluate. That's why now, which brings us to when I walked in those doors, whatever went on with our significant others, our kids, our whoever pissed us off, leave that outside.
Don't break it in the
Because
workplace.
when you walk in that door, my job is to make sure that somebody else is okay. It ain't about me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I went in there mad that day. And I came out sad that day because I done took something to all because I was mad and wasn't feeling the situation. You know what I'm saying? But
it's a mistake.
Turned around. Right.
It's a mistake.
And I corrected it. And I took care of that lady, but the empathy. I went in the bathroom and was just like, okay, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Relax.
And again, you yourself are diagnosing this yourself, and for you to take that accountability. Girl, that is phenomenal. I'm so big on accountability. I'm so big.
So yes.
And okay, you're a nurse every day, 365 days a year. You are a nurse, so you're dealing with this lifestyle day in and day out. It's a two-part question.
Okay.
Do you find it hard to care for yourself? And is it hard to separate yourself from Nurse Shayla?
No.
It's not?
No, I don't find it hard because the only time a person will find it hard is when they're faking. I don't fake. When I go in as a compassionate loving someone and actually taking care of them. The only time it becomes hard is when you really don't want to do it. And you just walking in with no. I actually know how, like I said, I'm a switch person. You gonna hear me say turn it on and turn it off. I know how to turn a lot of things on and turn a lot of things off. I mean, of course, you know. You've seen all my personalities, and I know you probably gonna sit before and be like, wow, this is not the person.
So you don't find it hard to separate your work life from your personal life?
I don't find nothing hard.
And I believe
that's one of the great things that I love about me.
Right, because again, how many times I've been around
it's about 10 of me. Okay? It's about 10 of me. The person who dealing with the man at home, being a mom, I turn them on and I turn them off. So, I don't find it hard. I don't.
Hey, thanks for joining in, Billionaire Underwood. We got a billionaire online. Thank you for tuning in. We're here with Nurse Shayla today, and she is not telling no lies. She does have care and compassion, and she does know how to turn on work life with work life and personal life with personal life, because there is no reason I should have been around you these many years and did not put it together that you was Nurse Shayla. Because I'd have been to you about this finger. You'd have been fixed this finger, and we'd have went on to my big toe or something. So, now we're going to move into hands-on experience when you're dealing with, of course, real patients. I know you don't deal with fake patients. So,
right.
So dealing with real patients, your bio mentions that your hands-on experience and a strong clinical foundation. That's what you have. Can you walk us through what a typical scenario looks like for you in an emergency at work?
Hands-on.
Yeah, hands-on. What's like an emergency, like, if I don't handle this now, the building gonna fall. Like, have you ever dealt with a situation that needed that immediate care right then and there?
Not necessarily with the building falling, but possibly with the patient falling.
Okay. Okay, let's
walking
talk
in
about that.
to a person who has no pulse, and then gotta hurry up and immediately start CPR, or possibly shocking them.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's real life.
Real life. Hands on. Imagine walking in and somebody has no pulse.
Oh no, I'm gone.
I'm gone for you. But immediately I gotta jump into action.
What? No pulse. Like I'm coming to work, and this is the first thing I see.
Yeah. Just imagine. You get a report. Somebody give you a report, and then you go, and our first thing is to check on and make sure everybody is okay. And I will happen to walk in and somebody is not breathing. Tough, right? The whole time gotta hurry up and perform CPR in the midst of my emotions that I have yet to gather. That's why, again, it goes back to I have to make sure I'm good before I walk through the door because you don't know what you're going to walk in. Okay?
Whoa.
So, yeah, hands on.
Whoa. Like, I'm still stuck with, like, I'm coming to work and this
I'm
first
coming
thing,
in.
This the
I
first
ain't even
thing I
hung with
see.
cold good. I ain't even. And the first thing I see
is no post.
No post.
So that means that's real. Because again, I'm a big TV person. So Law and Order, Resident, and I saw when they were coming in there and one example that you just used. This person here was found with no post and deceased, and now they did what they could. Now another call come in and it's almost the same thing or worse. So it's like now they got to switch. So this is real, and you deal with this day in and day out. So my question to you: how are you mentally? How are you? Yes, I want to know. How are you? Has anybody asked you how are you? Because I want to know.
Not really.
Well, how are
really
you?
Too many that way.
How all 10 of y'all?
Okay. How who?
You said it's 10 of y'all. So how all 10 of y'all? I care.
Well, somebody I care.
We'll deal with Nurse Shayla.
I am doing.
Okay.
Okay. I wouldn't say okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you know this, but I've lost a cousin, but more of a sister to me, which is the reason why I went down this path as to being a nurse. She was a nurse as well.
Oh, okay.
And she passed away August 9th, 2023. And that's when me and my sister decided to say we were going to go be nurses.
Look at that.
Right.
Started with you at 16, taking credit. So let's back up. I think this should have been added to the highlight. So she started at 16, taking care of her grandmother, knowing that she wanted to care for someone. And she didn't immediately want to be a nurse. She wanted to be a CNA because she wanted to help somebody. So after that, she stayed in her field. She did her job and then turned around and both her sisters, because she said she's more like a sister to me. She was more like so both her sisters went into nursing and now she's in nursing.
So what happened was the one that I just mentioned, she that's passed away. So I have an actual biological sister that my mother she had 3 girls, 1 boy. Now this is the cousin is one from 2 sisters' kids. Okay. So this is my mother's sister daughter, which she was always in my life. She the one who always pushed me to do great, and and I never forget before she left, she was like, "Go be a nurse," and I was like, "Oh, please, no, not doing it. Don't have the time. Don't feel like it. Don't want to put on a headache." And she passed away. Make a long story short, she passed away August 9th, 2023. My other sister, well, my actual sister that my mother had, she the one was like, "I think we should go be nurses," and I was like, "Girl, you crazy."
So this is the second person said go be a nurse. This
the one who actually went.
Right, but this is the second person that just said go be a nurse.
She said, "Let's go be a nurse." I said, "Baby, please, we ain't doing that. I don't got time. I don't deal with stress. I'm doing fine for myself, okay? I don't want to mess this up.
No problem. Hey."
And she was like, okay. And then she came back and was like, "You sure?" And I was like, "I mean, if you say so, let's just go do it."
Come on, I love this.
Now, the doubts. I was so negative about the situation.
Absolutely.
But she's like, you just, I don't like your back. And I was like, well, I don't care. I don't know. I'm not taking myself through nursing school. I can't do that. You want me to go be a stripper or something? I mean, that's the first thing I'm thinking about TV.
Right.
They take themselves through nursing.
Right.
To get a degree. So, it's fun. That was the funny part. But back into reality, I had all this negative coming on with it, and she was like, "You got to stop." And here I am now. I stopped, and I came out on top. Me and my sister graduated at the same time. We walked across that stage and went and made it do what it did.
I'm so happy for you, and I'm gonna say this to any of my best friends that's listening. She went back to school with her sister, so
we came
and they came out on top. So what I say is that the two of y'all that don't want to go back for the PhDs, I think y'all should just get on board and just come. Let's all go to school together and get PhDs like they did. This is a success sitting right here. Who wouldn't want to do this?
Exactly.
Let me jump in and acknowledge my guest that's on here. Hello, Tay. What's going on? Round the city way. No, I'm sorry, round the way with Tay and the beautiful Bam. Hey. How y'all doing on this good Saturday? Ain't it nice outside, y'all? Yes. You don't think it's nice, do you?
Give me the sun, please. This one here loves winter.
Absolutely.
Sun us, please. Sun me.
So let me ask you this. Nurses work in high pressure environments.
Yes, all the time.
Can you talk about an issue? Well, let me rephrase that. So, Nurse Jackie, what happens on this show is a lot of patients come in there from opioid addiction. Have you ever had to deal with a patient that has had opioid addiction?
No.
Because on the show, it's like I saw how they would delegate certain nurses for certain things. Mm-hmm. Does that really happen?
It do.
Absolutely. Really?
It do.
So these shows is real.
Oh yeah, they come in and we gotta inject them. We have to hurry up and reverse it. Absolutely.
Oh.
If they came in on opioids, we have to Narcan. I know you probably heard of that too.
I did. I heard that. Yep. Melinda said that on Law and Order.
Absolutely. Inject immediately.
So this is real.
Yeah, when they come in like that going crazy, absolutely. Inject. Reverse.
Wow.
So yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Wow.
Might have not been a patient of mine, but I've seen it.
Wow. Okay, so this wow, and I'm gonna go back and watch these shows again. Like
those shows are really good though. It taught me a lot too.
I'm a Law and Order fan.
So I am a Law and Order.
So any Law and Order. So
absolutely.
I'm going all the way back to when Jack McCoy was on there with Adam Schiff as the ADA. So yes, absolutely. So hold on, we have a question.
Okay.
Billionaire Underwood say, have she heard of people? That wasn't a whole question because you got, have she heard of people, and if so, what she think of them? Have she heard of what, may I ask?
Right, I've heard a lot of people.
And while you're thinking about that question, let me go on over to the next one. So I hear a lot of myths about accidents when it comes to emergency care. Is it true? Are the myths true when it comes to misreading medication?
Absolutely.
Giving the wrong medication?
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But how if you have a chart?
Prime example. Well, okay, busy setting. Sounds just like with the patient we just said came in, and I said Narcan. Well, let's just say we gave him something else. He's already going down.
Right, because he has the wrong thing.
Let's just say we gave him something else that got him. Now he gonna cease. These accidents actually happen a lot because again, you got to remember when they come in and they immediately say, "We gotta hurry up. We got a person." They get to talking, and you might make a mistake. I mean, it has happened. I'm very careful. You got to be very careful, but it do happen a lot in fast settings.
So is it a such thing as a slow setting?
Never. Not if it's fast. Not if it's dependent on the person's life. Whether they live or not, absolutely not. It means jump into action. See, what if we CPR and you get them epinephrine and no, it's steps. Just say if you think they might need it immediately, you can kill somebody.
Yeah, but so on the shows, like Nurse Jackie, like they may call out something and then somebody else, the doctor say do this and she'll say, no, I think it's this. But hospital. And she'll be right.
Hospital setting?
Yes.
Yeah. Not in a nursing home. Doctors are not around.
Okay. So you are the doctor.
It normally happens in nursing homes. Absolutely.
Wow. This wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So have you ever had to deal with managing chaos in your setting when it came to working with co-workers and people of authority? Have you ever had to be the one that say, look, like, it's not this serious.
Always.
We don't have to go through this.
Always.
Like, okay, you have had to do that?
Always. Because the thing is, I don't know if you guys know, but when we nurses, whether you at the hospital or at a nursing home, we always have a set. And you can have like from 21 to 26 people, and somebody might say, I don't want that set. I'm not happy with that set. That's a heavy set.
Oh,
and then you got me here be like, okay, well, you go ahead and get that other set, and I'll take that set. So chaos. People, yeah, they argue a lot about sets.
Huh?
Yeah, chaos. That's normally what goes on in the nurse life. Absolutely. Just
Are
say
you
if
serious?
you're going in, yeah. And they say, I want the easy set. Oh, well, go ahead, my love. Have it. There's no such thing as easy set. We taking care of people. We're not here for easy. Whatever goes on.
I didn't hear that. Okay, so he rephrased his question. Ozempic. Do you know it? Yeah, do you? That's the weight.
Ozempic, the weight thing.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I've
is
heard
it
about
good?
that.
Is it good? Do you recommend
I mean, I'm not a doctor. I'm not FDA. I can't tell you anything, but I do have a couple of friends that's definitely looking great, and they use it and they look amazing. And I've heard great reviews about it. I looked it up. If I was fed, I'll go.
Well, go ahead and give me a shot right here in this finger.
If I needed to, let me rephrase, not fat.
Pleasantly plump. Pleasantly
plump. If I needed it, I'll go take it. I promise you.
Wow. So you did some research.
I did research. It was a couple of my friends that was doing it, and they look great.
Okay. I like that. I'm not gonna do it because it's somebody's birthday coming in. I would be rude not to share birthday cake with them. So yeah.
All I say is with stuff like that, go to the gym. If you are coming from a big boned family.
My family all small bones. I'm the bit. I like cake. I like to eat.
That's not gonna help. Get in the gym. Eat healthy. That's more of my dynamic of things.
I eat healthy.
Well, I don't.
So I've done better. Instead of me doing 12 donuts a day, I do 6. I've improved.
Oh my God. Well, right. I can't talk about health. Y'all gonna piss me. Y'all gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna piss y'all off. Okay. Because I don't eat cookies.
That's your fault.
Potato chips.
That's your fault.
What else? I don't eat junk at all. I don't even eat candy.
You are missing out on
because
things.
I feel like my teeth is so perfect. I have OCD.
I got nice teeth
and I don't
too.
want it in my teeth. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I'm dealing with my own things here.
I got nice teeth too.
I don't
do
I got. So don't think I'm working out. I'm just not eating bad. Too bad.
I think is it because you're a nurse that you're not eating bad?
No.
Yeah, it's cool. It's okay. I'm getting in the gym. Don't worry.
Period. Gym.
But I'm doing it at my speed.
Okay.
And I'm doing it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm doing it because I need to live to be 102. I need to be 102. Okay. Yeah. I know I ain't. Yeah, 102.
Whoa.
Yeah.
102 pounds?
No, 102 years old. I need to.
You want to be 100? Yes. Okay, I was about to. And I mean, so right. I think, like I said, eating healthy. Mm-hmm. I can actually give you something to make it there.
Ain't y'all glad we got a nurse on this show today? Look at this. I get a shot and I get some food.
You might have to leave the liquor alone.
I'm not big on liquor.
I don't know if we feel that. What? You're not big on liquor?
No.
I also see you and have an issue. But I think eating healthy and just taking care of your body and going to regular checkups and going to the doctor on a regular basis. Because I feel like a lot of times, like, people don't realize that cancer is very big now. Yes. Not only in just our older adults, but younger too. Mm-hmm. If you notice, like, they're common, 20 plus. And so if I think regular checkups, taking care of your body, making sure you think about what you're eating and putting in your body,
Mm-hmm.
going to exercise, because I've seen it all. It's a lot of people who just went on with day-to-day basis and didn't do no exercise.
Yes.
It's just like I told myself, I gotta get in the gym. I may still, for 35, I don't look it, but these bones tell something different. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, it's time to
do something
different. Yeah, because that's when we get people who become contracted. I don't know if y'all seen people who just can't even move a limb.
Yes.
And
Yes.
they
I've seen those people.
Messed up. Yeah. See?
I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've seen it. And you bring up a valid point, because I didn't know that men did not like going to the doctor. I did not know that. Like,
I didn't even know that.
No. Earthquake, if I did a stand-up comedy on that, and he was like, look, men, go to the doctor. He said, I treat myself every year on my birthday. He said, I've never had this, never had this. He said, and that's because I go to the doctor. And I'm like, wow. He said, a lot of men won't go.
They don't.
And I'm just like, who don't like their doctor?
I mean, I never knew they didn't like the doctor.
You know, they like women are so quick.
Women are quick to go to the doctor than men are. Me. I go like every 6 months. My doctor be like, "Are you insane? Do you have a new sex partner? What's going on? Why are you here, Miss Jackson?"
Yes.
And I'll be like, you know what? No.
Yes.
None of that nature, but you're gonna check me because I don't know what's going on out here in this world, and which speaks a lot about HIV. Mm-hmm. Now that is what I'm concerned about mentally. Because I see, and you know it gotta be something crazy. Because have you noticed the TV shows have so many of them HIV?
All the commercials.
HIV. So she be like, "Girl, what we can't do?" You know, and okay, look, well, just do a little swab because I don't care. I'm scared out here in this. That is what's mentally. That's what scares me.
Yes, and it's so true and it's so real. Like,
but women are
your health. Yes, your health.
We quick to go.
Your health is so important. Please, like you heard it from Nurse Jackson, go get yourself checked out.
Go.
Now, this is the part that we're gonna dive into. Okay. That I seen this a lot on Nurse Jackie when it came to insurance and helping patients financially, and they won't go because of insurance. Have you ever had to deal with any cases like that?
Never. But if I did, I'll be Nurse Jackie.
You would help them get insurance?
Yeah, I will, because...
So you would literally sit on the phone and call?
If I needed to. Or I'll pay. I'll come out of pocket.
Really?
Absolutely.
Why?
Because, look, when I say I have a compassion for people, I do. Now, I've never walked into judging them of what they done or who they are, but my heart, seriously, I've been like this since I was young. And look what I succeeded off of the compassion. Seeing my grandma, I went into the nursing field, and it carries on. Compassion. It carries on. Wow. I feel bad for people. I'm sorry. That's my weak spot.
And you know,
and it's not good.
Don't say that it's not good, because...
Well, being a nurse, it's not good because you see so many people that's helpless, and you want to help them, but I don't have enough money to help them. So that's my biggest thing for what I'm working towards.
But like you said, it's not always monetary, because again, like it was an episode on there. It was a guy came in, and she said, you know, at a certain time they're gonna ask you to leave, and he said, yeah, but I just need to get warm. It's cold out. And she just looked at him and was like, come on, let's go. And she took him to another part of the hospital, see, just so he can stay warm.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, wow, like, I ain't never seen no nurses go above and beyond like this.
And it's crazy that you bring that up. I just was earlier, just made a run outside, and I seen a homeless person sitting on a bench. And he just was breathing all fast, and I stopped and I said, "Do you need help?" He said no. But the way he was sitting over there, I'm like, I will pay for him. It's where I stay over, it was a little motel. I would pay the money to get you out of the car. So yeah, I'm just saying.
Whoa.
But that's just me. I've always been that way.
That is an I'm just at a loss for words. Like, wow. Like, so it's really people out here that really truly care.
It is.
And you have to care in your field.
And nobody would never know that, because I notice now people go and do things to be on the internet and post it and make sure somebody's recording that they giving a homeless person. No. I'll be doing that. And if somebody randomly be like, "This lady is out here," then I guess you got to catch me red-handed, boo. Because you will never know. That's just me. I don't agree with
to do it in private.
I just want to do it. It ain't about the backlash or the people saying, "Oh, you a great person." I know who I am. I've never called myself the GOAT. I leave that up to the people.
I know that's right. But on the flip side now, we can look at it another way. You have a lot of people out here, and I'm going to use, was it last Tuesday? It was called Giving Tuesday. I had never heard of that.
Okay.
So again, I was on Facebook, of course, strolling, and this pastor that I follow, him and his congregation were out handing out bags on Giving Tuesday.
Okay.
And he said, if you want to give back to the community, here's a center you can give to. There's another center that we're about to go to. So sometimes I think it's informational as well for someone, especially like me, that didn't even know it was a Giving Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that you can't go out and help the community any day, but I guess this was a specialized day that is known. So, I try to look at it. Yeah, I didn't either. And I was like, yeah, they were out there literally giving away.
Only because, which I want to bring my friend, my baby Felicia. I know my invisible. I never heard about Giving Tuesday because we give all the time. My baby will call me and be like, "Let's go out." And she always, a way to my heart is flowers. And she always gives me flowers.
Give flowers like you
And guess what? She said that is her favorite thing. I mean, I do it, but sometimes I neglect.
It's okay.
She never miss a beat. So just shout out to my girl, Fee.
Invisible.
Those are my giving. They're not Tuesdays. They every day. And whenever I see her, it's never just a regular day. So I just want to say that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think that is just so positive.
Yes.
Like I used to, every year, I would throw a friends gathering.
Okay.
All you had to do was just show up. Mm-hmm. And we have a good time for about 7 hours. You leave and you go home, wherever you're going to go. And I always gave my friends like little bags and thank you notes and little gifts. And, they just thought that was so nice, but also so corny. But they know me. No. So,
right.
So when I stopped doing it, they was like, "Hey,
exactly.
What happened?"
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I didn't get no candy.
Right. And it was so funny because her favorite words, what she do would be like, "You done took enough of my nonsense for those not the words," but she'll be like, "You done did enough. You didn't listen to me go through my nonsense. You deserve these flowers." I'll be like,
I know. She bought me the cutest little house shoes 2 years ago for my birthday.
My big baby?
Yes.
Aww.
And I only wore them once. I'm not going to wear them again because they're cute and fluffy.
Oh, see? So you experienced it. But just imagine this. all the time. So see.
Oh yes. We got some nice stories. We got some
I
really
like it for
nice
the
stories.
baby, right?
Yes.
We have nice stories.
Yes. We have
And those are people that I want around me.
and
people with nice stories. I don't. I want them like me.
Let me ask you something.
Okay.
A new professional coming into the field.
Mm-hmm.
What advice would you give them if their empathy was deeper than yours and you saw it? What advice would you give them?
Well, good job. Good job. If their empathy is more than mine, great, good job. Because this professional, it's not easy. It's a lot of challenges, for sure. You know how many people we have yelling in our face, including doctors. We're just a nurse. We're just a nurse. Remember that. But anybody who can stand strong into the nursing field, good job. And if they got more empathy than me, great.
You make it sound like it's impossible.
Great job. Great job. I've never seen no one out there like me. But I mean, I might have never met them, so I don't want to offend anyone.
I get it.
For that, I say good job.
I love
Great
that.
job. I'm no hater. I love it. I like people who come into this profession with a heart and not just about the money.
That's what's up.
That's it.
So
if they
let's
like
talk
me,
about money.
even if they got right there, you got me. You got me. I love it.
So let's talk about money.
Let's talk about money.
I know we talk about work-life balance and turning that switch on and off.
Yes.
Let's turn the switch on when it comes to your finances.
What about it?
Let's turn that switch on.
Okay, what about it?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Let's see if you get the answer right. What is your filing status, ma'am?
Filing?
Yeah, you know, like filing a tax return. You know what that is?
What do you mean?
No.
My filing status?
Yes, when you file your tax return, what is your filing status?
I'd rather not mention. I don't agree.
What do you not agree with?
What are we saying?
Do you know your filing status when it comes to your tax return? Do you file single? Do you file head of household? Do you file married filing jointly? Married filing separately? Do you file?
Guys, you know what I'm saying? I file single.
Okay. It's nothing wrong with that.
We're going to leave it at that.
It's nothing wrong with that. You know how many single Americans it is out here that file single?
A lot of us.
There you go.
Even when they married.
Yes. And they do single.
Even when they marry and when they got somebody in their home. Because we're not single for real.
But you are. If you don't got no paper.
Exactly. So that's why I'm laughing at this, because they all know how I feel about this. It's a joke for me. I've always told people, don't claim me. If I ain't got no ring on and I'm married, I'm single. I'm doing what I want to do. That's why I'm it's a joke, but
no. Okay, so listen, as a nurse, do you do any contract work? Like, do you see yourself doing like 1099 work? Just all W-2 work? Okay.
For now.
Okay. Are you familiar with your tax brackets?
No.
Get familiar with your tax brackets.
Okay.
And I tell you that because you're in a totally different tax bracket versus someone that's not in your field, or even if they are in your field.
Okay.
What it may look like last year is definitely not going to look like that this year.
Correct.
Because tax laws change every year.
Mm-hmm.
And so you don't want to be caught at a deficit at the end of the year.
Correct.
Because you didn't have that information.
Mm-hmm.
So know your tax bracket. That is so important. and you will see if you're in fact saving money or losing money.
Okay.
So you like money, so
I love money.
I'm sure you would want to know.
I love money.
Right. I'm sure you would want to know what helps you and what benefits you.
Absolutely.
Now,
thank you.
That was your financial question for today.
Okay.
Now, because you're a nurse and you work in the healthcare field, and of course you deal with so many different attitudes and characters and personalities every day.
Correct.
Does your company offer like mental health days, or do they offer like timeouts when you're at work, when you say, look, I just need a minute before I explode just to get myself together? Is that something that's offered in your line of work?
No. That's
really?
Something that you offer yourself.
Really?
So just say if it's something that's going on and you might feel a way about it, I just think, because that's not nothing that you can actually predict. We're going to go through these issues on a day-to-day basis. And it's up to you to go and take a step back and be like, you know what? Hold on. Let me catch it. Because, I mean, we deal with that all the time. Family, for sure, that you mentioned. And I think that's up to the person to take that. Now, as far as a mental day, absolutely not. I think if, in this situation, jobs will always be like, well, are you give some off days? And I take them. I always do like a week or maybe 2 days just to kind of catch myself. But I mean, a person like me, what I do is I don't work every day. I'm not a person of interest to work every day. I always at least do like maybe 2 out of the week. I think 2 out of the week and the every other weekend thing, because we are entitled to weekends. I think that is more so better for a person, and then you just pick up. Because if you're a mother and I found out how to make my life more stable.
So you created boundaries.
So I created boundaries. When I know that I'm a mother, I know I'm a mother. that young lady, she's crazy. But so I make myself available for my job 2 days out the week and every other weekend. And then if I want to pick up, I make that the situation. That way my days are open. And I'm able to do exactly what I need to do if I need to do it. So if that's taking a mental day, being a mom, a wife, or whatever, a girlfriend, a friend to somebody, then I got that open. And if, like I said, in the healthcare field, money is always there. They're gonna always need a nurse. They're gonna always need a CNA. They're gonna always need something.
Yes.
So that's the best, place to be. They need me.
Yeah, you're right. I commend you, because I couldn't do your job.
Yeah.
I couldn't. Now
times I've walked into, not to cut you off, I've walked into a place 5 a.m. and then leave out till 10 p.m.
I don't mind the hours. The hours is nothing.
The what I'm saying is the money is there. So whatever you might have missed on them days you did pick up or made it part of your schedule,
you could
take
go
that
back.
time off for yourself. That's all I'm saying. It's a lot. This job requires a lot. And I just think a lot of people go in again for the money and be like, give me 10 days. And you there for 10 days, but you only got 2 days off, 1 day off. Don't do that to yourself. Give yourself time to breathe. And if you decide to be available on the days that you might want to pick up, then just pick up. That's all I say to those out there for nurses. Seriously. I learned the strategy.
Talk to the people that's going in the healthcare field.
And I'm going to be real. It's just like, let me give an example real quick.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
I was at a job where they did overtime, anything over 8. And I was walking around and I said, hey, I was thinking about maybe money But then I said, why the heck? Well, I be dedicated to a job for 10 days on a pay period, and they require anything after 8. I say I double my money on the other half.
Okay.
Double money on the other half. Why would you go and commit 10 days when you could have went in there and did 5 days, 2 out the week, your weekend, doubled the rest half of your money, the 45 hours.
That's a good strategy.
I'm just saying.
You would have to think about and I'm sitting here calculating
saying,
that.
They were thinking. So you went in there and did 10 days.
And you could do 5 and got the same amount of money.
Hello?
Yeah.
Going there and double the money, the 16-hour shifts. That's probably why you just was looking like, what's she talking about? That's what I meant when I said going there at 6 a.m. and go 10. Double shifts. So that's 5 days, but that's actually 10 days and 5 days.
Right, because you're doing overtime.
And you don't see these people every day. You get to go home, have a mental space, go out with friends. You feel me? You only working 2 days out the weekend every other weekend. How hard is that?
That's
you
not
are
hard.
4 days. When
Hard.
I used to come into my job, I love when they say, "Girl, where you been?" Not here. I was winning. You know what I'm saying? I was winning. Girl, you back on vacation? I was winning. So I'm just saying.
So you got your strategy. So someone coming in, you would tell them to do
someone the same. Coming in, do the same. Don't, we go in there and we be like, money, 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 money. Don't. No, because pick a day, 2 days. I require women 2 to 3 days out of a week, every other weekend, because we are guaranteed that. We have to do that. And just work around it. Because there's a lot of money in this business. So
you value your time as well.
I value my time.
I value time and money.
Absolutely. Value time and money.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. And I don't hear too many people say that in their field. This year, I want to say I've been in my field more than 10 years. Mm-hmm. And I've always been the one, like, I want to help somebody with their finances. I have to. Because they're not going to know how to move around in society if they can't count a dollar. If Absolutely. They don't know how it's coming and where it's going. Mm-hmm. Like, we got to help these people. That's like my niche. And like when your heart is there and it's pure, like you don't care about the hours of the time because you're there. Mm-hmm. So it wasn't until this year that word boundary. I had a lady come on my show, and shout out to Imani B, just Imani. And she said, "Oh, I have boundaries." I said, "But you can't." She said, "Why?" I said, "Because you're a mother, you're a wife, and you're a therapist." She said, "And if you want me to be active as all three, you're gonna respect my boundaries." Period. And I was shocked by that. What was her name? Imani B. Imani B, baby girl. Shout out to you. And I told her, I said, "But you have like toddlers," and she say they know between this time you can't bother me. This is mommy's time. I said, wow. So and it took me some time to understand that boundaries is a good mental space protection. Mm-hmm. And it's sad to say, out of all the time I'm doing this work, I never considered boundaries until this year. Absolutely. And when I tell you, it feels so great. It feels so great. It is. Oh my God. It feels so good to get up and go in the office at 4 a.m. and be like, "Oh my God, it is 4:08. I'm finna go home." It feels great. Yes. But I'll turn around and get right back up at 5 p.m. and work 12 hours. Okay. See? And it feels good though. And so that mental space, like the switch you have, I don't have that switch. I ain't there yet. Mm-hmm. But that mental space, that feels so good. So when you're off those days, you don't think about work. You don't dwell on work or what's going on or calling in. Your office don't call you and say, we need you to do this. Can you come in? You just like, no, this is my set schedule.
I mean, they do. But no, this is my set schedule, love. Don't call me. Sorry, job, but don't call me. And they understand that. You know what I'm saying? My nose is my nose. My yeses is my yeses. If I'm not, because it was this one lady, I had to get her straight. She used to be like, well, can you, look, Kelly, Miss Lady, okay? Don't call me no more. Don't call this phone. If I said I'm off, then that's what it's gonna be.
You're off.
Don't call me. That's the quickest way to piss me off.
But what happens if a patient is asking for you or requesting you?
Absolutely not. Now
but you
that's
care.
Where no.
But you care.
No. The thing is, some boundaries. We said boundaries, right?
Yes.
If my child can't get me to do something, what make you think a patient can? Now, if this person said life or death situation, okay, maybe.
That's something different.
But if my thing is too, when you are in this field, you do have to get those patients to understand as well. Because the thing is, they can get the two misconstrued. You helping?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm helping you, you might take advantage. I don't do it. Take advantage.
Oh, so
you would never
tell me
that. You would never tell me that I have to be here because I need you. No, it's other nurses there. They are there to care for you. And I'll see you when I get back. Now those are boundaries we're talking about. I would never hear another patient tell me, "Oh, you have to be." Oh, well, I'm sorry, I can't do that. Those are boundaries. See, boundaries. I don't do that. You want me to commit to being here even when I'm not? Absolutely not.
Well, maybe they just like you.
We don't get that a lot. That's like a man who might want me, but do I have to go to him?
That's different.
Boundaries. See? Relationships. I was just talking to somebody. It all falls in the same chain of command. I'm just saying.
Yes, it does. It does. Boundaries are so important.
I'm just saying, so boundaries for those patients. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all on my day here. But when I'm not, don't call me. I love you.
So is it hard to tell the difference between the patients who actually really need your help versus the ones that try to take advantage of you?
Absolutely. Which what you asked me as far as the my empathy. With the lady who said that she needed to do this and do that, I was like, she don't need me. She just want me in here, but the whole time she really didn't need me. So you gonna get that throughout this time, but you are not allowed to judge anyone. It's a no judgment zone, which brings me back to my girl Fee. When we have our conversation, a no judgment zone. Mm-hmm. I am allowed to tell you however I'm feeling and what I am feeling, and I am expecting you to just listen, because sometimes we do not need you to give me a reaction. I just want you to listen. It's called venting.
I had to learn it the hard way.
That's it. So with these patients, same thing. I went in there and misjudged and was like, oh, she just want me here. She just lady, come on, please get up. I don't have time. That's kind of like what we do. But then I had to go and reevaluate and check myself, because that's not what it was given. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I took it as. So,
have you ever found yourself getting attached to a patient?
Yeah, I did a lot of times.
Really?
A lot, and even including they got attached to me, but you know what I'm saying. But again, as our job description, we are not allowed to do that. So, check myself real quick. Redirect.
Really?
Check myself real quick. Redirect. Absolutely. It was a time where it was a patient. She was a young girl, about 25. Mind you, I am 35. So, she's 10 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. Meaning I care. I'm like, this, every time I looked at her head, I looked at mine. Like, this could possibly be me. And she kept telling them, I want her, I want her. And I'm telling them, I'll take her, switch out with someone else. And we did just that.
Mm-hmm.
But this one particular time, I didn't do that, and she died.
Oh.
And ever since then, I kind of go along with that guilt of,
you have to release it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had her, she would have been in good. No. So the attachments is not good for nurses.
Okay.
Because every nurse is behind you is not going to do what you would do. Or they might do something differently, if it makes sense. And I don't, like I said, I'm not here to judge anyone, but it just was crazy the way it happened. So, no.
And so there's not like a set routine that you all have to follow, right?
Absolutely not. If you're not in a nursing home and you've been there for some time, and you get your little team, like I said, we get like these 8 people, those are earned. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like if you was at a job for quite some time, and a lot of them, like in the hospital field, they don't do that, but like in the nursing field, I did see it, whatever, like, oh, this person said, this person said, so pretty much earned. You gotta earn it.
That's a lot to earn. That's a lot.
It really is. It is. It's a lot in the healthcare business. People just look at the title and be like, oh, RN, LPN, CNAs. No, we go through a lot for sure.
What would you say excites you the most when it comes to being a nurse? Like every day you get up and you know you're going to work and you be like, I know this is going to happen today because it happens every day and I just can't wait to get there to see it.
Helping people.
Just helping people.
Compassion. That is my dedication. It's exciting because, again, like I said, we all got to get old someday. And do you want somebody tugging on you or mistreating you or so? Yeah. Getting up every day knowing that I have a heart and a duty, not just a duty, and that I'm an RN,
right?
But a duty, and that I have a heart
because you're there to.
I'm there to help
and see that person move on.
I'm there to see that person, regardless of the condition that they are in. I am there to help them, like a regular human being or anybody else, a friend.
Because you can't judge.
Them. You can't judge.
You can't.
It's a no
and
judgment
you said
zone.
that. You said
it's
that.
a no judgment zone when you're in the nursing field. Even we had this thing where it's called like an encounterance, where a person might have done something or made you feel like. Just imagine seeing somebody who might made you reminisce about your father that once abused you.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go in there and be like, I'm going to mistreat this person because he looks just like my father that once abused me. Yes,
that's the wrong attitude. Definitely
that's what it's called, an encounterance.
Or the wrong field even.
Yeah. And so just imagine those type of things while we deal with that.
That's mental health.
Reflecting what this, I'm just saying, it all this falls in the chain for me.
And this is every single day. Like my heart.
What is it? Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Forrest Gump, that is my favorite movie.
And that's exactly what it is when you walk into the nurse camp here. You don't know if you're gonna get somebody to be like, hey, look here, my father been here for everything. Look here, Miss Lady, calm down, relax. You know how many times we might want to slap somebody and be like, yes, my love, yes. That's my biggest one. Never let them see you sweat. I'd be like, he has, but in reality, I ain't gonna tell you what I might want to do.
Wow.
So I'm just saying, it's challenging. Those are challenges
that you have to deal with
in the nurse camp, for sure.
Interesting. So it's not just me then. Not just me meaning my field. Because when you're dealing with somebody's finances, you never know what you're gonna walk into. And when I tell you, you sitting here right now, smile just as big as the moon, And girl, I tell you, you ain't got no refund, baby. Woo! I'm gonna get a pit bull, a Doberman Benjamin, and a cane Corso together. And it was like, wait, what just happened to Annie right there? So you gotta know how to deal with and work with different characters and personalities, especially when it's something so sensitive. And mental health is definitely very, very sensitive.
Absolutely.
Very sensitive.
Very sensitive.
Because you never know how a person is feeling. And you can fake it without even knowing.
Absolutely. I do it every day. Every day.
That's that switch.
Yeah. But again, if you call out my friends, my mother, my love, my whoever, my significant others, my whatever, they'll never tell you that they know this or they seen it, because I've always walked around with a smile, because this is my thing. Life has to go on. And even if we crying or we do all that, the reason why you're doing that, it still remain the same. So why not get up, put that behind you, and keep moving? Even when you going through something. I mean, I beat myself up and you know what? When like I said, back to the cousin that we lost. That was my everything. Everything. I'm talking about, this is a person that taught me how to drive, taught me how to do a lot. I may have been my sibling's big sister, but she was mine. That was my big sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Taught me how to do all these nice things, and like on the phone every day. Like, just imagine this. We were really tight and just gone. But one thing I never did was ask God why. I just picked up, because I knew she would not. I mean, she was so crazy. She'd be like, look here. She even showed up in my dreams and was like, girl, look, pick up the pieces and move on. That what it had to take for her to tell me, knowing that if she was here today, she would have said that then. But again, do I not deal with it because you see me smiling and having going on with this? No. It's because even though that's still gonna remain the same. She's gone. Me crying is not gonna bring her back. Me not going to work and not doing what I'm supposed to do and lashing out is not gonna break her back. So it just make me had to realize that I had to get up and one day and say, Shayla, enough is enough. But again, it would never. It's not a day that go by that I don't think about her.
I'm sure.
But I wake up and I say, I'm gonna smile today.
Give me a hug. Very simple. And if you have a day that you don't smile, call me, because my finger hurt. And nurses got good medication.
They do. And I think I just wake up. Smile is my medication. Smile is my medication.
Yes, girl.
I just wake up. So I just want everybody to know. If they do have people who they think about, and just wake up and say, I'm going to smile today.
And that's why I start my show like I start my show. It is 7 days. And no matter what you went through in them 7 days, you are still here in the land of living. And that's another reason I do this show, because we talk about finances, we talk about the heart, we talk about what matters. And sometimes the people in your life are the very people that make you succeed and go where you have to go. And so it's good. I think about the good times. I think about the bad times. Yes, I know I have to keep going, but this is such a safe space where we talk about all of that, and we help each other. Because to see someone of your profession, you're in like a dominant profession, not meaning male dominant, meaning high demand dominance, and people rely on you. You're the nurse. You're the first person that the ambulance bring in. We see.
Absolutely.
You're yelling at us. What's your name? Can you hear us? So you play that major role in our life. So to see you doing that, and your feelings are there, that says a lot.
Absolutely.
That says a lot. So don't be ashamed of that. Don't shed your tears, girl. I'm glad you are a nurse, because I couldn't do it, and you probably couldn't be an accountant. You probably don't want to deal with nobody finances. Right. So and to each his own. I tip my hat to you. Now, I did want to be a mortician. I did, because you know I do, because deceased people, they don't talk back. You know what I'm saying? They don't give you no chaos. You ain't got to worry about nobody doing their job. No. You know what I'm saying? And if you do hear somebody talking and it's them, just talk back. It's okay. And just keep going. Like, it's okay.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, but I just decided to stay with numbers. But
numbers is good.
That's going to be my
I'll
second
do numbers. I get it down.
Girl, I love it. I love situations. I love the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Let me help you fix it. Absolutely. That's what brightens my day, when someone can say, hey, Shavonna, man, you saved me. Woo, girl, thank you. This research coming on here, letting these people know that, like, man, we're here to help on so many levels. That gives me that big push. Like, I gotta keep going. This message has to get out there. Absolutely. And to sit with people of such your statute, like, it's just a privilege and an honor, because you don't find too many African American nurses. You don't find too many that's out here that says, hey, look, I care about you. How are you doing today? You don't find too many that say, hey, I love what I do. Despite how I'm feeling, I'm still here. You don't find too many that say, oh, I don't care about the money. No, like, your passion is there, and, like, man, it's radiant. You see it. Like, it's there, and I applaud you for that. You are so phenomenal in my eyes. So phenomenal. And so, speaking of that, with your passion helping people, do you ever see yourself going into, like, private nursing, where you just work with one person maybe 3 days a week? Or
I can see that.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if they were like hospice or something and then they needed some nursing care, I could see myself doing that.
I could see you doing that too.
Yes.
I could see. Look at that smile.
Because I just feel like, you know, we're more vulnerable at the time where we're leaving this world, and I just want to make them feel okay, because that's something that I possibly might struggle with, which takes you back to yourself. When it's our time, they be like, it's your time. Mm-hmm. And then, you know, you got them people where they might have was scared when it was their time to go. Mm-hmm. Whereas though I think I would love to help someone feel so great leaving, if I possibly could. Because, I mean, it's not nothing great about leaving the world, but they might just want to feel just that comfort. Love and comfort. Yeah. And I want someone to do it to me. If y'all know I'm leaving, hey, come on. I need y'all. Everybody work together. Come on, baby. We need to get everything I said I might want to do. Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? Make me feel good. And that way I can rest my pretty little eyes and know that I had a good, strong support system. Whether it was family, friends, just regular love ones and co-workers, or but just seeing those many faces that was like, I'm here for you and you're in good hands now. Yeah, I would never be afraid when they say good hands. Are we going to God, baby? I know I ain't going to hell, honey. I know that. So I'm okay. Nice to meet you. See you in heaven. And you got a nurse that got faith. Like, no, come on, you right in this house. I'm expecting this lady when I leave, and now I'm expecting to see you when I get up there. Whenever you come, I'm expecting to see you where I came and where I laid at. Because I did good in this life. I want to make sure you do the same thing. Because I'm expecting to see you when I get to them doors. I ain't even mad. I'm just saying. So that's how I want to go out.
Ain't nothing.
If I'm gonna go out,
and that's
I'll
the
see
best
you
way
later,
to be.
my friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I can do it.
Now, with you doing that, back to private nursing, and the fun fact was about Florence Nightingale. She went into
yes, that's my
building
girl.
building not a school and rules and regulations. Do you ever see yourself potentially wanting to be a CEO of a hospital or open up a nursing school?
Absolutely not.
Really?
No, I don't want the headache. I live a normal life, and I like normal. It's like asking me, do I want to be a DON? Absolutely not.
Well, for those who don't know, that's director of nursing.
I'm just saying. No, I don't.
Yes,
I like to do my job and go home.
Okay.
I just think a lot of people fight with just want to be the head or something. Not me. I like to do my job with helping and then go home. Simple. So no, I don't.
Now, I got one for you. Nurses Appreciation Week starts May 12th through the 16th of every year.
Absolutely.
As we found out today, Florence Nightingale birthday is May 12th. And May 12th is International Nurses Day.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do something special that day?
I always buy a lamp.
How many lamps you got now?
So far, 10.
Wow.
Because she walked around with that lamp and did what needed to be done.
Oh my gosh, she was amazing.
And I put my little cap on like hers.
Do you?
And I wear the little French dress made thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Florence Nightingale, I had to write a paper about her when I was in school, honey. So I know all about her when you mentioned her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and she was always known for that cap and that goddamn lamp. So yes, I buy a lamp. If even if it need to be replaced and don't need to be replaced, we're gonna buy another lamp. That is my dedication for it. And I put my little pump heels on. That's what she had on. With
She
some
did.
stockings.
Yep. So them white
anytime,
shoes.
Yes,
I know.
Anytime y'all see me with some stockings, I'm representing Florence Nightingale. Okay.
Oh, I was there. I was so elated just reading up on her.
No, like, and you know I'm not lying. I'm not lying. That's my girl.
And she had the glasses that came like down here. That
her little reading glasses.
Yes, absolutely. And all the other nurses that she ordered that went to war with her, like, yes, oh my God, they was, yeah. And when she was big on the hygiene, how she called and had everybody sit down and she told them how to dress and how to wash and how to care for the patients.
And
this lady was
and
on
what was
point.
The patient that she was caring for?
The war. People at the war.
People who was wounded, right?
Yes. Yes.
Which goes back to
caring and dedication.
Exactly.
Yes. Didn't I tell y'all that show was gonna be epic?
Yes.
So my last question for you is: your field can be so physically and emotionally demanding. Do you have tips for anyone out here for balancing personal time and mental time away from just everything and everybody coming into this field? Like, not to take none of this home with you. Absolutely. And be okay with it. What are your tips for those who is coming into this field?
As I say, don't work too hard. It's, if you go back and look at this whole video, YouTube, I've said a lot of tips on how to control mental health. Don't pick up a lot of days. Don't stress yourself out about the money. Take some time off for yourself. And when you are going through something, leave it at the door and walk in. Because regardless if you walk in with it, it's not going to change anything other than the way you look as a character. But nothing else is going to change. So I say, leave it at the door. And when you are doing a schedule, for real, seriously, people, do not 10 days in. Double the money. double your money.
You may be tired.
I'm just saying.
But you
because
have...
when you're doing 10, yeah, absolutely. You just tire yourself out. You got to see these people every day. No, take some time off for yourself. Simple.
She said simple.
That's it.
Simple.
And when you go home, your job is not your priority. Your family is. Whatever you went through, whatever went on that day, God is in control. Leave it at that place of your job, and you're going home and take care of your kids and hopefully your husband. Simple.
That sounds simple, don't it?
Yeah. Because I always go and look myself in the mirror. Well, whatever I had went on at that job, I'm leaving it outside. I'm getting in the shower and winding down, probably with a glass of wine.
I'm not even
so I'm just saying,
at you.
because and if we want to vent, then that man gotta listen. Okay. But that's it. Okay, because I can't tell y'all what y'all went through. Y'all might want to talk about it. And again, that's what you need friends for. And that's why I give a special shout out to my fee baby. Because she is always there for an ear to listen. And I give a special shout out to my baby Tisha, who redirected me into this field and made me blossom tremendously.
You are. I would love for you to be my nurse.
And she's an ear too, but she's a little crazy. But that one gonna tell you. But again, the reason I say my fee baby is because no judgment zone. We need friends like that.
We definitely do.
We do.
Definitely.
Now my sister, she gonna give it to me hard.
Because that's your
sister. Hard with no grease in your
that's
tail
your sister.
hole. You know what I'm saying?
That's your sister.
And that's it. But I love her.
Yeah.
And I appreciate both of them. Seriously.
Benita would do the same. Like, she holds no punches. And for her to be a Christian and don't cuss, I'd be like, at this point, I just wish you said a couple curse words and called it a day.
And that's how I feel. Like, no.
I don't even want to talk to you no more. I'll call you in like a month. I need some time. Like, yeah, but no, just that no judgment zone.
I appreciate them, seriously.
Yes, and it's good to have that. And that also, I did not know that played a major role in mental health.
Mental health is actually...
Girl, when I tell you, I cannot wait to go back to school for my PhD in forensic psychology. I'm going to tell them something.
And you will.
Yes, I'm going back.
That.
Yes, I have to. I have
to go back. Whatever we want, we're speaking it into existence.
Yes.
Period.
Man.
Because it don't stop here for me.
No, it can't stop for you.
It don't.
Because you say you will do private nursing.
The picture is going to get real big. So y'all be checking out me back on this show and talking about some more.
Look at the... See, no, don't you just love that people speaking it into existence? Like, coming back.
She's talking about, we're going to be talking about something way more bigger.
Yes, absolutely.
And beyond.
Absolutely.
We're speaking it into existence.
Yes, and of course, Anointed Accounting to be doing all the accounting. Yes, absolutely. And we gonna hire fee baby.
Yes, let's do that, please. And thank you.
Yes.
She could have been on this wall right here.
Well, Shayla, Nurse Shayla, oh my God, you have been such a delight. Like, I have learned so much from you, so much insight from you in real life scenarios, not just, Law and Order and The Resident. Like, and for real, no, like, honestly, I revert to those shows. Like, true story, never forget, in the emergency room at this time of losing my mom. The doctor come in, he got a machine, and I say, what are you finna give her? And he said, this is gonna try to help her heart. I say, well, wait, let me give you these 2 medicines. And I called the medicines out. And he looked at me, he said, are you a nurse, a doctor? Do you work here? I said, no, but Melinda said it on Law and Order, so I know it's real. Yeah, we can laugh now because it's funny. Because sometimes I do.
Exactly.
But at that moment, I was so serious. I was so serious. And he was just like, ma'am, unfortunately, no, that's not going to work. And like, I saw that he felt my pain. So like to see you here in the real, to know that this stuff here is real, not just what I witnessed and what I went through or what's going on the resident. To see someone again with that compassion, with that love, with that heart, and with that dedication says so much. And what highlighted my respect for you is your faith.
Absolutely.
Because you never denied your faith.
I don't.
Never. And I so respect that. Like, I so love that. And in return, Anointed Accounting would like to say thank you for taking time out of your Saturday to come on to this show.
You guys are gonna make me cry.
Girl, I got another tissue over there.
I am not doing that. Okay, I am a strong black woman. I could have been in Tyler Perry. Black woman. Yeah, black woman.
You still can. You know, he may have another show coming out.
I'm just saying.
He may watch this on YouTube.
Seriously.
I didn't think I played.
But thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. Seriously.
Yes, absolutely. Safe space.
Thank
Love
you.
it. I told you we was going to have a good time. I told you we was going to enjoy ourselves. We have so much fun on Let's Talk Finance. Like, again, we talk about finances. We talk about educating, getting you ready for what's going to come. Again, this information, of course, I'm an expert in some things. Other things, I do have to do my research. I do have to reach out to my network of professionals, and we get together and we brainstorm and we research, and I break this information down to you all, and I share it with you all for free, because the more you know, the better off you are. And it is my belief that an individual with sense and education is a threat to society.
Absolutely.
So let's be that threat to society.
Absolutely.
Why hold that in? So again, thank you all for coming by on this Saturday. Thank y'all for tuning in on this Saturday. Like, you could be doing anything. Thank you for coming in and watching at a later date and time. Again, we post so much content on our social media platforms. Please comment on that information. Let's start setting examples. Let's start setting the tones. Let's stop talking amongst each other and make it go viral. If we can make anything else go viral, let's make what's important go viral. I don't think anything else outside of your finances, especially in the time and era that we're in now, it is so valid and so important just for you to listen to the information, give the feedback, share the content, because again, you never know who is suffering or going through something that they need this information. You just never know. So share the content, like it, leave those comments, because again, you all are invited to my rectangular table where I sit and I talk with my team about this, and we come up with a master plan. You never know. We might be at the White House. I'm just saying, we can go to Washington. Period.
Speaking into
Yes. So, as always, I am on all social media platforms. My lovely people, Nurse Jackson, Nurse Shayla Jackson. Girl, I would love to have you as my nurse girl. Girl, is there anything else you want to say to our listeners?
No. Be strong, my loves.
Oh my God. Today was so epic. I really enjoyed today, you all. Like, we gained so much information from talking to Nurse Shayla. I know I did, just with the mental health. And it's so important to have that switch. And I too will admit that if someone switches on and off like that, I won't automatically assume it's an attitude or they're nasty. Maybe they're just trying to conduct themselves in that setting that they're in at that moment.
Absolutely.
Yes, and you
Absolutely.
have to be able to use discernment. You have to be able to read the room and know what's happening. So yes, I'm so amazed and glad you came out. Glad you spent your Saturday with me, 2 hours. So loving it. Well, listeners, thank you all for tuning in. Again, I am on all social media platforms under Anointed Accounting, which is ANOINTEDACCOUNTING.com. Now, the website is www.anointedaccounting.com. Our telephone number is 312-837-7219. Again, leave us a message, contact us. This content will be on YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's so much information coming out, you all. It's so many new things I have in store for you all coming next year. Stay with us. Stay tuned. Can't wait to talk to y'all next Saturday as we finish wrapping up our finances and closing out 2025. We have to get ready for 2026. I know now people are counting down the days for them W-2s and them 1099s because guess what? It's time to file taxes. And oh boy, don't I got some information for y'all. Ooh, make sure y'all be tuning in every Saturday. Now, I have to end the show 4 minutes early because I don't know why my battery is about to die. So I am going to say I love you all. Thank you all for tuning in. I will make up this 4 minutes to you all next week. Please don't be mad at me. Please do not hold it against me. You all stay blessed, stay favored. Have an excellent, phenomenal week. If you're celebrating birthdays, please do it in decency and in order. Please save me a piece of birthday cake, and I will see you all next Saturday. I love y'all. Thank you, Nurse Shayla.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And